Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name's Avi and today I'm going to show you around Philadelphia. As a former resident, I really enjoyed living here, so I'm excited to show you all around. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start off this tour of Philadelphia with Fishtown. Fishtown is one of my favorite neighborhoods in the city, and I lived here for several years and enjoyed every single second of it. You've got amazing restaurants, art galleries, and coffee shops around every corner. You'll also notice some amazing graffiti art, and I just love grabbing a cup of coffee and just walking around and seeing what's new. While you're here, I'd recommend that you stop at a coffee shop called La Colombe. La Colombe is a coffee shop that was founded in Philadelphia in 1994 as a part of the third wave of coffee. Since then, they've expanded to numerous cities across the United States. Having been to several of them, I would say that this location in Fishtown is one of my favorites as they consider it their flagship, and it's a pretty expansive location with a retail portion, a cafe, and also they've got a section in the back where they actually host espresso and latte making classes. While I haven't had the chance to do one of these classes yet, I hope to do this in the future. One of my favorite coffee shops, Reanimator, is also located in the area. I spent many hours studying here as a student and love this place. I would highly recommend stopping by if you love coffee or if you just need a workspace for the day. They're also now connected to Eva, which is a bakery and pizzeria. While I haven't had a chance to try their pizzas or their bagels yet, they smelled amazing and I look forward to trying them in the future. If you're looking for lunch while you're in the area, I'd recommend that you stop by Goldie's. Goldie's is a part of the Zahav family, and if you're not familiar with Zahav, it's a modern Israeli restaurant founded by James Beard award-winning chef Michael Solomonov, whose name I'm probably butchering. But the restaurant serves vegan falafel-centric dishes and tahina shakes. Everything here is vegan, and it tastes incredible. I love going to this place, and it's probably some of the best falafel I've had in my entire life, so I'd highly recommend you guys check it out. They also have a sister restaurant called Dizengoth that's also pretty casual, and they're a bit more hummus-centric, so I would check them out as well. Another restaurant that I'd recommend for either lunch, brunch, or dinner is Soraya. I first discovered Soraya in 2018 when they first opened, and I have to say that it's still one of my favorites. I personally love their brunch because they have amazing flatbreads and just amazing appetizers, and I'm a sucker for any sort of flatbread really. They also have an outdoor garden that's beautiful and it feels like you've been transported to the Mediterranean coast. So highly recommend checking this out at any point in the day. Now we're going to move on to Center City. Center City really is a historic center of the city. You've got Philadelphia City Hall, and I just think it's something that, if you're in Philadelphia, even for a short period of time, you just have to see. The architecture is just beautiful. It's very quintessential Philadelphia. I'd recommend that you walk around it, and right across from Philadelphia City Hall, you've got the iconic Love Park, which has the love sign. So it's just a really great photo opportunity, and I think you can just really appreciate historic architecture here. You've also got another La Colombe location right across from it, should you need coffee. From this point, I'd recommend that you walk across Walnut Street, which is just a couple of blocks away, and walk west. As you walk across Walnut Street, you notice that there's tons of retail. You'll see anything from an Apple store to Bonobos to Urban Outfitters. I just think it's really fun to just walk across this street and just see all the retail offerings that Philadelphia has to offer. Once you get to Rittenhouse Park, you'll notice this fairly expansive green space. I would consider this Philadelphia Central Park, although it's not nearly as big, but it's just beautiful. You've got all these little parklets around the park with all these restaurants looking onto it. You've got these large trees. It's just beautiful. You feel like you're immersed in nature while still being in the center of the city. It's also got a bunch of great little cafes around it. Walk around and see what floats your boat. You can also look on Google Maps to see if you want to make a reservation for one of the French restaurants that are right along the park. One of my favorite places actually here would have to be Kafar Cafe, which is also a part of the Zahav group. Promise this isn't plugged by them, but I just happen to love all of their restaurants. Kafar has amazing pastries, amazing toast, and just great coffee. So if you're just looking for something quick, I would recommend you stop by here. Although they can be pretty busy and their pastries may sell out early in the day, I still think it's worth stopping by. If you come back to Center City later in the day, then I would recommend that you check out Charlie Was a Sinner. It's a vegan bar that has amazing tapas-style vegan food, drinks, and desserts. The ambiance is speakeasy-like, and I just love wandering in here any day that I'm looking for a great drink or a dessert. I personally think that their vegan chocolate cake is amazing, so I highly recommend that you guys check this out. Last but not least, we're going to stop by Old City. You can really feel the history as you walk around this neighborhood. You've got the Independence Mall, Ben Franklin Bridge, and the Liberty Bell close by if you're interested in any of these historic attractions. In my opinion, this neighborhood is also home to some of the most beautiful cobblestone streets and cast iron buildings. It's beautiful to just walk along, and it gives a very Soho vibe if you've ever been to New York. Old City is also home to many great coffee shops, restaurants, and art galleries. While I didn't get a chance to get footage of all the amazing restaurants in Old City, I'd highly recommend that you check out Amada, which is a Spanish tapas bar, Tallulah's Garden, and Zahav, as I mentioned earlier in the video. Menagerie Coffee is also pretty great. Thank you all for tuning in. I really enjoyed filming this video for you all. I hope you all enjoyed it too. I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Please comment, like, and subscribe below, and I'll see you soon.